Welcome to the city of Fez in Morocco. I am so excited to be here. I've just spent a couple of days in Marrakesh and I'm just so excited to see another Moroccan city because I have been loving this country so far. I'm also really excited to show you the riad that we're staying in because it is stunning. So this is the rooftop and I'm just walking into my room now. Let me turn you around. Here it is. Look at this. This is a traditional Moroccan riad. It is actually where the governor of Fez once lived with his family. And obviously it has been renovated quite a lot, but how stunning is this? They've kept a lot of the original features, including fountains and tiles, but have also obviously adapted all of the rooms with all of the mod cons that you might need. I've noticed this in every Moroccan riad I've stayed in. This is my third one now. The detailing in everything is just extraordinary. I've not actually tested the bed out yet. Let's test it. It is quite firm, but comfortable firm, if that makes sense. I know lots of people prefer a firm mattress. If you like a firm mattress, that's good. I do like a really soft memory foam mattress, but that one is fine. So you go like way back here, it's just one long room, and then this is the bathroom here. But I will take you with me. This is the bathroom. And just how luxurious does this look? It looks like a palace. And then huge mirror. I love the stained glass as well. This, we've got a shower here. And I'm not gonna lie, the downstairs gets even more impressive, but I'm gonna show you that tomorrow. We've got about half an hour until our dinner reservation, which is also on the rooftop. So I just need to do a little bit of laptop work before that, and then I will pick you up when I go for dinner. Thank you, shukran. Bon appetit. Shukran. Good morning, it is breakfast time in Fez, so let's go see what the hotel breakfast has to offer. So let's test out the pan au chocolat. Oh, is this even a pan au chocolat? Don't know if it has chocolate in it. Just a pan. Oh no, there you go. I found the chocolat. Not as good as yesterday's, but still quite good. This looks dense. It feels quite heavy. Quite nice though. So we're just walking around the historic Medina of Fez. Fez is a city that's split into three parts. It's split into the Medina, which is the old quarter, the Jewish quarter, and the modern city. So we're currently walking around the Medina, which is completely car-free, and actually there's not even any motorbikes or even any push bikes here. It's all either on foot or there are some donkeys as well. This is the artisanal quarter, and this is generally where the Moroccan artisans live, and most of them operate within the old city.
This Medina is surrounded by walls. 14 kilometers wall. I will show you the wall of the Medina. Oldest university in the world, as I said, around here in the Medina. Older than Oxford, older than Sorbonne, older than Bologna. So they came in 1912 and they live in 1956. The influence of French language is very important in Moroccan society. Most people speak French.
Yeah.
But French is not national language here in Morocco. Because here in Morocco, we have two official languages, which are Arabic and Berber.
But lots of people in Morocco speak English very well.
Yes, they speak English.
Yeah.
Well, mostly they speak many languages.
Yeah.
English,
Yeah. And is that a newer thing that people speak in English?
Because Morocco is a destination, touristic destination.
Yeah.
So I know some people here in the Medina, they've never been in school. And they speak languages. This is very hot in summer. The temperature is more than 45, 47.
Wow.
But the weather is dry, it's not humid.
Yeah.
So it's bearable. But inside the Medina, always cool. Even in summer, you know, summertime, July, August. But even in summertime, inside the Medina, always cool. Because some streets, always hidden
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
shade,
yes,
so
in the shade.
always cool in
Like
the Medina.
natural
Even in
AC.
summer, yeah.
Our guide also explained to us that every neighbourhood within the Medina has four things. It must have these four things, and that is a fountain, a hammam, a mosque, and a bread oven. So nowadays, obviously, people have plumbing, so they don't have so much need for the fountains, and maybe not necessarily even for the oven. But they do still use the bread ovens because the bread there tastes better.
You know what this used for?
What, the handle?
Yes, a handle for what? For
For knocking.
knocking. What about the other one there? They look the same.
Is it the latch?
They are the same, so also knocking.
Oh, okay.
But no, they have different sound.
Oh.
They have different sound and different use. This is used by people coming walking.
Mm-hmm.
And family, just by the sound, they know this is, they open the small door. And this is used by people coming riding a horse or a donkey.
Yeah.
And families in the past, they used to have their animals with them. When somebody knocking there, the whole door is opened. You know, no windows open to the street. So imagine a house without windows.
Yeah.
It will be dark inside. But it's not dark. Because all houses here, when you go inside, there is a courtyard.
Courtyard, yeah.
And open to the sky.
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
light goes inside.
Yeah.
Here we have two types of old houses. What we call dar, D-A-R. Have you heard the word dar?
Yeah.
And the word riad.
Oh, so what's the difference?
Dar and riad, they are different.
Yeah.
Dar and riad, both of them means an old house. Both of them, they have something similar and we have a difference between them. Both of them, when you go inside, they have a courtyard that pass you in the middle and open to the sky. Yes. The difference is that riad, when you go inside, must have garden. Swimming pool. Riyadh in the past was rich and wealthy families. But from the outside, you never know is it Dar or Riyadh. For example, this building, we never know is it Dar or Riyadh.
Okay.
The only difference is when we get in, if there is garden, swimming pool,
Right,
fountain,
okay.
more luxury, means Riyadh. If not, it's just a Dar.
Yeah, we're just about to walk through one of the narrowest streets of the whole of Fez Medina. Let me turn you around. On the right.
Yes. Now outside is sunny, but here always.
Yeah, I bet it's nice. How do you think this compares to the one in Exeter?
It's where Claire lives. There's a street. Don't they say it's the narrowest in the world?
They do, but that's not right. There's one in Germany that's narrower.
Yeah, so my German. Whenever I showed that to German visitors, they said there was one in.
Left? Oh, this way, this way. There are 9,000 streets. The fish section, yeah.
You know, here in Morocco, we have a lot of fish. We have the Atlantic Ocean and we have the Mediterranean.
Oh, the cats, you can see them all just waiting.
Looking from time to time, they throw.
So we're just walking through the market now, and this is a proper authentic market still. It is still where people who live in the Medina still come and buy all their food, and they have different sections for different products. So they have a meat section, a fish section, a vegetable section. Which section are we walking into now? The wool section. This is the wool section?
No, this is not the wool section, but this is called Sabarin. If you can see it written there. Sabarin,
yeah,
so you can remember what this section.
Sabari.
And Sabarin means dyers.
Oh, okay.
Dyers.
Okay.
And here,
Yep.
here in the Medina, we have two types of dyers. We have the leather, but it's not here. This is the wool.
Dyeing the wool.
The cactus silk.
Okay.
The wool, because you know to make carpet,
Yeah.
they need many colors to make the rugs and carpets.
Yeah.
And the cactus silk for making clothes. So
Yes.
that's the section where they dye. And they use them. And also now some people they bring their clothes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They
Are they dyeing? Are they doing dyeing here?
Yes.
Purple.
And the color, or the natural color, put them and submerge them so that they fix the color.
Yeah.
So that's the dyer section. Mostly
Okay,
it was
yeah.
for wool and cactus silk.
Yeah. I did before and didn't turn out very well. This is such a colourful street. Lovely.
Parts of the river is called Karawin section. Why? because there is the University Al-Qarawiyyin. On the right of the river, it's called Andalusian section. Why? Because there is a mosque called Andalus. And these two sections are built by two sisters. Fatima Al-Fihriya built the University and Mosque Al-Qarawiyyin. Her sister Maryam built the Mosque Al-Andalus on the other section. To use for cooking.
Yeah.
You know, it can fit like 50 chicken inside. So that's the place, Safarin, where they make the metal.
Yeah. Is it 50 chicken?
Huh?
50 chicken?
Inside.
Oh,
They
okay.
used to cook, you know.
Oh,
for
right,
example,
okay.
the
Yeah, yeah,
families, they have
yeah. Yeah, of course.
the wedding, the marriage of
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
many
So-
people. So they used to come here to rent this material.
So how do they cook? They put it on coals or
On fire,
water?
on fire.
Okay, yep. Yeah.
But now nothing.
Yeah.
That's in
No,
the
it's just
past.
there, yeah.
Now artisans here, they shape different products
Yeah.
for kitchen.
So we've come to the Place Safarian, which means yellow square, and this is where all of the copper of the city is made. And it is hard work. There are a lot of guys there who are forming the copper into shapes, and then it goes off for the designs to be made separately. One of the guys here has been doing it for 50 years, and apparently he's quite famous on YouTube. Here there is also the library of the oldest university in the world. So the oldest university in the world we're going to look at later, but its library dates back to the 14th century. And inside there are still some manuscripts that are written by hand. And we saw this in Marrakesh as well, but you always know when you're coming into the metalworks area because you can hear it. It's very noisy. It's very much a signature sound. Oh, this is the wedding section. So is that what the brides would wear?
Yeah.
Dresses like that? Oh, nice.
So this is the wedding
Nice.
section.
Oh, they're really pretty.
The bride is different than in England.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The bride in your country wears one color, which is
White, yeah.
The bride here wears many colors in one night. She wears many colors, like 5, 6 colors in one night. She changes from color to color. The
Yeah.
last color is white. And each time she wears a color, they carry her.
Oh, okay.
Like the Indian dolly, two people in front, two in
Yeah.
back, and she sits in the middle and they carry her. Like perfect.
Yeah.
So the last color is white. For the dresses, as you can see, handmade, cost very expensive.
Yeah. So how many dresses would she buy?
So for rich families who can buy them, they can buy them.
Yeah.
For their money, they can buy them.
Yeah.
Because cost expensive.
Yeah.
For the poor families, they can't buy them.
Yeah.
They rent them.
Rent them, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's another way to do.
Yeah.
So 5, 6 colors, and the last color is white.
Wow.
Let me show you, please.
So many. We've come into the Sharadin Madrasa. So this dates back to the 18th century, and it is one of the oldest and biggest madrasas in Fez now. So madrasas were Muslim schools, and they comprised of a mosque, a learning area, and dormitories where people used to stay. They look incredibly grand. You can see this bit here, that was the mosque. And then you've got the fountain here, which was used for ablution. And then I'm just up on the first floor now, which is where everyone used to sleep. So all of the rooms to my left here were dormitories. Let's have a little look in one. So you can see here, I don't know how many people would sleep in these. I presume 2 on this level, and then maybe they might have had a mezzanine. And it goes all the way round. There's places, lots of little rooms going off, and then there's places around here as well. And then they've got this lovely view. This isn't used for any educational or religious reason anymore. It is just a monument. You can really see the grandeur of how it used to be. So many photo opportunities here. I'm just coming up here to get my photo taken from a balcony.
On the day, it was like a market buy and sell. On the night, they staple their animals here, and the merchant, they sleep on the room.
Yes.
So how many people would be sleeping in these rooms?
Many rooms, uncounted. So it's not that I have, I said, like 150 building like this and bigger than this one. So many traders, 100 and plus.
Yeah, so we're just about to go to the Mausoleum, which is where one of the members of the family who came from Saudi Arabia and founded the city of Fez is buried. So this family were descendants of the Prophet Muhammad. It's a very, very important family in Fez and in all of Morocco. So we're just on the way to the Mausoleum now. And this bar here, there's one of these on all of the roads to the mausoleum. And this is for two reasons. It's so the people who enter show their respect, they bow their head, and also historically so animals would not be able to go because they were not permitted to go into the area where the mausoleum was. We're just coming up to the main entrance of the mausoleum. It's quite busy here,
In the middle is better.
so non-Muslims are not allowed to go inside. We can take some photos from outside. Another really interesting thing about this mausoleum is that the outside area is really well decorated, like beautiful doors and decorations. Your standard home in the Medina of Fez won't have all of these decorations from the outside. They'll be very modest from the outside, and it's only the inside where they'll be decorated. So this mausoleum is the only one where they have all of this lavish, stunning decoration on the outside.
Street also come in this mausoleum. You can see this wood.
Oh yeah, of course,
So
yeah,
all
yeah,
the street which take to the mausoleum like this.
yeah. This is fascinating. This was a psychiatric hospital and it opened in 1286, and the blueprint of it was used for the first psychiatric hospital in the Western world, which was in Valencia in Spain in 1410. But this one predates that by nearly 150 years. Did you say they used to cure with music?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The rooms were up here. Yeah.
So was working till 1944.
Mm-hmm.
Then now.
Family factory for the weaving. Also can picture.
Okay, thank you.
I said very physically, you can see he's working both legs.
Yeah.
After they move there, you can go to the other side, so you can see how he's working.
So I did not know that Fez had the oldest university in the world. You can't go in, but you can stand at the door and take some photos. And it is absolutely beautiful. I'll try and get the ceiling as well.
He came from a city called Karawan. That's why the university named Al Karawin. Karawin came from the name of her city.
Yeah.
And it was for multidisciplinary teaching, all subjects, mathematics, physics, astrology, philosophy, everything. Not like madrasa. So some Western people, they used to say the university was only Islamic. It was not, because the Jewish philosopher Maimonides, he was a professor here. He was teaching philosophy. And still used it as a university, theology studies, and a mosque. Just the mosque, it can fit 20,000 people here inside.
Wow.
Yes, so very huge.
Yeah.
It has many entrances, not the main entrance, but many entrances, like 14 entrances. Friday can fit 20,000 people.
So it's still used
Still
as
used.
today?
Yes. Most of the subjects removed to the new town, but still theology studies here.
Yeah. It was built by a woman? Or
Yes,
built
woman.
by
Yes,
women.
Fatima
Oh,
al-Fili,
wow.
yes,
Did any women study, or was it just for men?
No, for men.
For men, yeah. This dates back to the 9th century. 859 was when it opened. And when did Oxford University open, Mum?
In the 1200s.
In the 1200s, so it predates Oxford University by about 400 years. A selection of Moroccan salads for starter, and it is quite the selection. So this is a vegetarian pastilla, and we've seen this on the menu in a few places. It's basically a pie. It comes from Fez, and it normally is served with chicken, but this one is just vegetables. So just in front of us is the second mausoleum of the city. This was the mausoleum of Ahmed al-Tijani, and he was a Moroccan man who brought Islam to other places in Africa, including Senegal, Mali, a lot of West Africa.
Yes.
Yep. And so this,
As a first stop.
yes, so this makes this a significant site of pilgrimage for West African Muslims who come here as a first stop when they take a pilgrimage to Mecca. What year was Ahmed Tijan around?
18th century.
18th century. Oh, okay. So quite a long time after.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are en route to the tannery now. Fez has the largest tannery in the world, and the oldest as well, and
Still working traditional way.
still working. So when did it open?
Since the 14th century.
14th century. Okay. Apparently in the summer you can smell it from here, but today you can't because it's not as hot. So how far away are we from the tannery now?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes walk. So in the summer you can smell it from 5 minutes away, but today it's not so bad. Salam alaikum. Smells amazing. We're going up to the tannery now. We'd be given some mint to smell, in case the smell gets too strong. Not too bad today.
Most interesting also, we're still 100% natural. We don't use any chemicals. Sheep and goat, we soak them 10 up to 15 days. Cow and camels, 20 up to 30 days. Each 5 days, we have to empty the pool and put new product because our product lost energy in 5 days. Later on, we wash them under the building. We have big wash machine. We wash the skin in. And of course, the last processes, they go to those dye pools. The dyes are either flowers, mineral stones, or spices, like red poppy flowers, blue indigo or cobalt.
And we are now out of the Medina. It feels really strange being out of the Medina after you've been walking around in it all day. It's like when you come out of the cinema and it's broad daylight. But we're just waiting for a driver because there are a couple more attractions to see that we can't walk to. We've come to the Mosaics craft area now. And this is the only one that doesn't take place inside the old city, and that is because they use a lot of ovens in the craft, so obviously it would cause a lot of smoke, a lot of pollution, and be a fire hazard as well. So this takes place quite far outside the city walls. We've driven to get here, and we're going to learn all about how the mosaics are made.
First of all, let's to talk about the material. So this is the grey clay. It is the raw material. I mean, it's local clay.
Yeah.
Because we have another type of the clay in the south in Morocco, in Marrakesh, is red. When you compare, there is a difference. The grey clay is stronger and harder than red because the grey clay is rich of manganese. That's why it's the one special to make a mosaic tiles. Red clay is okay to use for pottery, but not for mosaic because it's terracotta, it's too soft.
Yeah.
But this is special in Fez. It's local clay, I mean. In the beginning comes like rock from deep earth, comes like these rocks. First we have to put it in the water. You see here like this. Put it in water for 2 weeks, in the pool of water for 2 weeks to make it soft, like this. Next we start to prepare the clay to work. So we step on by feet. Then we need it by hand to take off the small air bubbles to not get cracked in the kiln. And after we use it for making pottery and the mosaic. Now first, we go now to see the kick wheel to see how did they make the shape. His beautiful hands, gold hands to show us one demonstration to see how they work, how they make different items like tagine, candle holder, plate, everything. So enjoy please.
Thank you.
Wood to start the fire, and next they use olives pits.
Oh, okay.
Olives pits for fuel.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Because it burns hot.
Yeah.
1000 degrees. That's why the color changed from gray to this color.
Yeah.
Already baked once. Bisque.
Yeah.
Second, the fire is for the painting and the glazing. Because they bake it
cool.
twice.
I do love these fountains, but my garden is definitely not big enough. When I have a bigger garden, I will return and buy a fountain.
Okay,
At the moment,
why not?
I have a tiny courtyard garden at the moment. Inshallah, yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
As I said, Fez is in the middle of Morocco, between two mountains. That's the Atlas Mountain.
Yeah.
You can see the Atlas Mountain.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In winter, full of snow.
Yeah.
Because it snows, because the altitude. On the other side, that's the Reef Mountain. So if you go this way, we will be in the Mediterranean, Tangier, and Spain.
Yeah.
So like 4 or 5 hours, we will be in Spain.
Yeah.
So the Atlas, the south, and the Reef.
Yeah,
Mountain.
yeah. And you're kind of
There to
in the
see
basin.
three parts of Fez. Yeah, okay. So you remember I said three sections here?
Yes.
The whole Fez.
Yes.
So if you can see the high building there on the corner, that's the new city, the modern city.
Yeah.
That's one there in the corner. In the middle, that's the Jewish quarter.
Right.
And the Medina is this valley here.
Yes.
There in the hill of the mountain, that's not the Medina.
Oh, yeah.
That's the new suburb. And also
New
you
suburb,
can see two
okay.
fortresses.
Yes.
That's the North Fortress and that's the South Fortress. Those fortresses were built in the 15th century for defensive reasons.
Okay.
If you can see one white tower in the middle,
Yeah.
not the first minaret, but the second
Yeah.
minaret.
Yes.
So that's where we were, the oldest university in the world, if you
Oh,
remember.
okay. Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
right.
oldest university. On the left of the white tower, there is another green pyramid, triangle there.
Yes.
So that's the Mausoleum, the
Ah.
founder of Fes, Moulay
Yes.
Idris II.
Yes.
You remember people, they go,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
make their wishes and
Yeah,
everything.
with the
So
candles
that's it.
and-
So our focus were in the middle.
Come to
Yeah.
the King's Palace, and this is one of the King's residences in Morocco. He has residences in all of the different Moroccan cities. This is where he stays at when he is in Fez.
This palace, and one of the biggest. One of the biggest, we have seen the wall of the palace, going back, more than 82 acres, very huge palace.
Wow.
And one of the oldest, which dates back to the 13th century, since the Medina dynasty. If you can count the doors, 7 doors. And 7 has a meaning. Not only the number 7, not only for Muslims, for Christians, for Jewish. Muslims, they believe, 7 days, 7 heaven, 7 paradise.
Yes.
Muslims, they believe in paradise. And we don't have one paradise. We have 7 levels
Ah,
of paradise,
okay.
which means not all Muslims, they go to one paradise. It depends how their life was.
Yes.
So, this royal family is called the Alawi dynasty.
Yes.
This royal family since the 17th century. From the 17th century till now, the same family, from father to son, from father to son. And now it's Muhammad VI. He came in 1999, and he has already a boy. He will be the next king. His name is Hassan. So he will be Hassan III.
Okay. That's his
We
son.
yes, Hassan. His son is Hassan. He will be Hassan III.
Yeah. How old is the king?
61.
61. I'm just here with Suleiman, and we've been travelling around Morocco with his company Fez Day Tours for the last few days. So he's just going to introduce himself and his company.
Hello everyone, my name is Suleiman. I'm from the beautiful village of Risani. It's located in southern Morocco. My journey into the travel industry began during my childhood, because growing up in Risani, I frequently helped lost travelers looking to visit the point interest of my hometown. And at that time there was no GPS and there were less route signs. So I had to come and rescue them and show them around all the beautiful places in my hometown. After that, I followed my studies in my hometown, my middle school and high school. And after I earned my high school diploma, I had to leave my village Risani and go to the city of Fez, where my agency is located. And here in the city of Fez, I studied English literature and linguistics. And I earned my bachelor's degree in English linguistics. And after that, I had the privilege of working for different tour companies in Morocco as a tour guide. And after that, and after gaining experience in the travel industry, I decided to launch my own travel company, which is Fez Day Tours. And just for your information, our company is a local company. So our company is from locals to locals, and we deal only with local people, and we hire only local people. So your products from the beginning until the end is made by local people. And our agency is located in the city of Fez. And we are specialized in the organization of all kinds of Morocco tours to cater to different preferences and different styles. So we customize all the tours based on your requirements and based on your preferences. So Morocco, and we are waiting you here. And we don't know what are you waiting. So pack your bags and see you soon in Morocco.
And can I ask, what is your favourite place to visit in Morocco?
My favorite place in Morocco actually is Essaouira. Is the beautiful coastal city of Essaouira, which is located only about 2.5 hours drive from Marrakesh. But that's of course after my hometown. My hometown reminds my favorite place in Morocco.
And you can do tours to your hometown?
Yeah, I do tours. Yeah, we do tours that includes my hometown as well.
Nice.
Actually, the itineraries, like for instance, 7 days and 10 days itineraries, we include my hometown, Risan. We include the local souk and the kasbahs, which are the fortified villages. And those are the points of interest in my hometown. And sometimes also we do lunch or a homestay in my hometown, or lunch with the local family from my hometown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I will put all of the details for Fez Day Tours in the description below. So if you want to do any tours around the whole of Morocco,
Yeah, the whole of Morocco.
then just click on the details in the description and get in contact.
Thank you. See you soon in Morocco.
So it was a pleasure to be with you today.
Yes,
it was
been
very
lovely.
good.
Thank you so
Enjoyed
much.
your day.
Yeah, we
I
did.
wish you the best in the rest of your trip here in Morocco, and hope to see you next time, inshallah.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's been a great day. I was really impressed with Fez. I hadn't heard that much about it. I'd heard a lot about Marrakesh before, but not so much about Fez. But there's the oldest university is here, which I had no idea. The oldest tannery, like really impressive place. Anyway, I'm just walking up. I don't know why. There is actually a lift in this riad, but for some reason I decided to walk up all the stairs. Starting to regret my decision. Sadly, our time in Fez is soon to be over, although not quite. We have got a little pamper hammam sesh booked in and another nice dinner on the rooftop, which I've just made it to. Oh. So this riad was owned by the governor of Fez. So cool. And it was refurbished in 2005, but the actual building is 700 years old, which is so cool. Like, so many places in Morocco are just bursting with history. Okay, so one of the things that you have to do when you're in Morocco is go to a traditional Moroccan hammam, and we hadn't done it yet. I would actually really like to try one of the local ones out one day, but just time and convenience wise, we decided to use the one at our hotel. The lady who works there actually brought up a dressing gown and some sandals, and then I'm going to head down to the lobby, which is where the hammam is located. The hammam was lovely. Even though I had to come back and finish off some work, I do feel very zen. Had another dinner on the rooftop, although I actually didn't record it this time because it was pretty similar to last night. The food in Morocco has been good, just a bit repetitive. A lot of vegetable tagine for vegetarians, but it's been very tasty, no complaints. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. This city really surprised me. When I came here, I had no idea that the oldest university was here. I had no idea it was the oldest city in Morocco. I think I did know that the oldest tannery in the world was here, but yeah, just it felt a lot more authentic than Marrakesh. Not that Marrakesh didn't feel authentic, but it's just a lot less touristy, so a lot of the souks just have that more authentic feel. Just as in Marrakesh, the people are super friendly. I felt really, really welcomed, and yeah, super, super safe, fun, enjoyable place. So if you are planning a trip to Morocco, I highly recommend adding Fez onto your itinerary. We've got a big day tomorrow. We've got a private transfer booked from Fez to Chefchaouen, which is about 3.5 hours. Then we've got some time in Chefchaouen, which I'm really looking forward to because it's meant to be stunning. And then we're getting back in the transfer and it's taking us up to Tangier port. And we're getting the ferry over to Spain. So I'm really sad we're going to be leaving Morocco tomorrow. We've been here less than a week in total, and I just love this country. Honestly, I will definitely be returning. I want to do a Sahara Desert trip, so I'm definitely going to come back. Hopefully I can inspire more people to visit because it's, yeah, honestly, probably becoming one of my favourite countries.
So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be posting another Morocco video next, and then there will also be the whole video of me getting back to London without flying. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to watch those, and I hope I will see you there. Bye!